Hi, I'm L1Aura Loire, and welcome to my land here in Second Life. I'm glad you could visit me here. This is a particularly beautiful time here in Second Life. You can see it's sunset, and it really speaks to one of the things I think is most beautiful and enjoyable about Second Life, which is the natural metaphor. The realization of the natural metaphor, the light on the water and the wind in the trees. I think this is a really pretty piece of land. I was really glad that Lori Lande bought it for me because I don't have any resources as an avatar. That's not my house, that's my neighbor's house. I'm just turning around so you can see this nice spot here. That's not my house either. Oh, that's not my house either. Oh, that's the top of my house, but I was trying to fiddle with it and I unlinked all the pieces and I've been trying to put it back together. And that's only been so successful, so it's kind of tilty. And here's my neighbor, and look, it's for sale. Like so much here in Second Life. Now I know that Lori wrote a piece about commodification and consumerism in Second Life, and so maybe you're thinking about that, and I'm going to talk to you about that in a moment. But for right now, I want just to show you my space here, my piece of land here in Second Life. Whoops! Here we go, and there's the tilty house. It looks really tilty. And this is the labyrinth platform here that you can see. And it's got 3 levels, and then it's got one more level way, way up in the sky with a teleport to get up to it. And I was sort of fooling around trying to learn how to build in 3 dimensions. And that's one of the things I think is really interesting, because one of the things I wanted to tell you as an avatar, as opposed to as Lori is as a new media scholar and practitioner artist, is that as an avatar, I don't really feel like I need a lot. What do I actually need in Second Life? I don't really need a house. I don't need a kitchen. I don't need a rug. I don't need a stove. I don't really need to eat or drink or any of those things. I don't have material wants and needs in that same kind of way that, from what I understand, people do out there in the real world. And so it becomes something different, doesn't it? I mean, I guess I need clothes. That's pretty easy to do. But it becomes a different sort of thing when we start thinking about, about wants and consumption, right? If commodification is about taking qualities and making them into products that can be bought and sold and advertised and quantified and profit made off of it, then what does that mean in Second Life, and what does that mean for an avatar? All I am are the images, the pieces of image that you see. All I am, the only way that I can have any kind of presence is by my clothes, not really by my gestures. My mouth isn't even moving, of course, because Lori hasn't really figured that part out yet in her very rudimentary machinima skills. So when we think about all of those things, we really have a lot of questions about avatars and what kinds of consumerist behavior I might be engaged in. And actually, I don't engage in very much of it myself. Mostly everything I have is something I've made or that has been free, and or something someone's given to me. And I'm very interested in thinking about what other metaphors there are when I have students come here, or when Lori's students are going to come here for activities in her classes. I want there to be something that is outside the metaphor of the classroom. I'm not sure what that's going to be yet, but I think this platform is going to have something to do with it. And that's something to explore. Well, thanks for dropping by. Lori and I are going to collaborate on some things in the future, so hope to see you again soon.